My name's Brendan Wells. I'm a whitewater kayaker and a seeker of any adventure that's a portal into the flow state. Follow along as we seek unrun rivers and wild adventures around Alaska and beyond.
There's a lot of variables in our way to get on this boat. We're moving now. Finally got the boat in the water. Got a beautiful day, and sounds like a bunch of sweet creeks to go check out. Sounds like some big slides, maybe a couple waterfalls, and at the very least we're gonna do some sightseeing out here in Prince William Sound. So pretty stoked for the next 4 days. I think I caught a big one. We're out here lost somewhere in Prince William Sound. Found this big old granite slide over on the shore we gotta go check out. And best way we figured to run shuttle is kayaking over, of course. But you gotta get the boats back because there's only so many boats and a lot of people, so. Here, I got my boat. We're great. Maybe a little more water, the pool would fill up and you wouldn't hit jagged rocks at the bottom, but the pool is full of salmon right now. Trying to get up the falls, fighting with each other. Magical spot out here. Day 2, cruised around Prince William Sound here, and we have absolutely the nicest weather you could possibly have. Glassy waters, sunny. Well, we just had a real epic camp, other than getting woken up a couple times throughout the night by the high tide. Decided to go out in Prince William Sound to the biggest tidal exchange to hopefully find some tidal rapids, but that means the tide also goes up in the grass when you're sleeping, so I got my feet pretty wet before I realized I was about floating on my pad. I'm trying to surf on the sup. Got all the weight over on this corner and see how the fishing boat does, creating a wake. That's a little harder on a sup board behind a fishing boat, but say I got a cheeky little surf in there for a hot sec. Now we're gonna go try and go kayaking, find some creeks to run. Finally going kayaking, well, kinda. Parker's in a sea kayak, I got my sup. A couple other people have whitewater kayaks that we're gonna share. Found a potentially good looking creek. Straight towards the warm sun and into his hands. When I get there, I'll let my feet roll. When I get there, I'm breaking your arms, I'll lose control.
Yeah, there's a few bugs around. Not biting too bad, so that's cool. But I think we found the steep, low volume mank that we were looking for. This is Alaska as Alaska freaking gets right here. Steep, low volume, most importantly, manky. just went up Davis Creek, and Paul fired up. Kind of sold the line, but he pitoned really hard in the last drop. And then Timmy went up and decided he wanted to give it a go. Actually caught an eddy above the third drop to try to give it a different approach and not hit the piton. And in his ferry across to try and like make it to the left to not piton, he like caught a rock and smashed his head really hard on a rock. Chipped a big piece out of his helmet. He seems to be all good, but definitely got some whiplash and took a big one to the head. But the rest of us are gonna go with a firm pass on this one. Save this one for maybe never. Yeah, so now we're gonna head back to the boat and find a nice camp for the evening. This piton so hard.
I go good?
Yeah.
I just flipped over when nobody was watching.
Oh god.
And lost my paddle and had a hand roll.
I pitoned so hard my helmet got ripped off.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my fuck, dude!
I hate this river! Yeah, it was awesome paddling over the base of the falls. There's just herds of salmon going every which direction below your feet. It's just gorgeous out here. Couldn't be more live. It's great.
We're making tracks back to Whittier, but gotta explore some really cool places, see some beautiful scenery, check out some really cool waterfalls, and definitely want to come back to do some more exploring and hopefully find some tidal rapids during the next biggest tidal exchange and continue the exploration of Prince William Sound.